Lacrosse premiere, fellas. Movie's done, set in stone. What'd you think?
I thought it was an excellent movie. I thought it was really well done with the Native American culture. Lacrosse action was great. We had the Native Americans coming away victorious, and it was really good. The creator aspect of it I really liked, and I thought it was just good for the whole game.
Bruce, I know you're all about the heartthrobs. What'd you think of the main actor in this?
I thought Brandon did a great job as the coach. It was a nice turn the way his character developed throughout the whole movie. He went from, obviously it looked like he sold out his people in the beginning, but he really brought it around. Did a great job with that. And I got to say, Sean, the campus of St. John's Prep looked fantastic in this movie.
Yes.
They made it look good for that state championship game.
Yes. And then you had Govs come in. Now, Mike, as you come in as a fellow lacrosse guy in the area, you see a lot of local places. What most about this felt like Boston to you?
I grew up on the North Shore and recognized just about all aspects of it. It reminded me of growing up as a kid and playing in the North Shore and playing lacrosse. And it's just, I have a little Native American heritage in me, just a little bit, and it's great to see them overcome and win.
Well, that's great. I mean, one highlight for me was Jameson Quester, that he was the assistant coach, came on. I think he kind of stole the show in some sense, big man. I think he gets a little Dave Petramala, kind of runs off on him a little bit on it. So, little shout out to you, my man. I'll see you soon enough on the LXM Pro Tour. Guys, overall, I think the night's been great. The movie launches on Friday. Got to get a lot of people out there. Got to get everybody in Massachusetts supporting it. Any words that I'm missing right now that we need to get out?
Actually, the one thing that I wanted to mention on a more serious note was I love the way that they told the story, the background of the Native American. I mean, you open the movie with the Native Americans running through the woods, carrying the lacrosse sticks and the balls, getting hit from guys from behind the trees. I wasn't ready for that. As somebody who never played the game, to learn that history about the game, to me, was one of the high points of the entire movie, and that's something that will bring you, if you're not a lacrosse fan per se or a lacrosse person, you can still really get into the story that's being told about the origins of the game. And to me, that was a huge thing, and it's important that people should know that's going on.
Yeah, and I think that's one thing, Chris and I mean, we've been on the Six Nations together, right? Playing with the Blazers and literally being like, oh my God, we're going to a reservation, guys are going to have wooden sticks. You and I both know it tickles when that comes at you, and that thing's hitting you, putting it on the hands, it hurts. So what about that reminds you of your first trip in?
I just thought that I think authentic would be the word. The Native American box players, they have some of the best hands in the game, and I think it was really cool that the film was able to kind of capture that. And it was just like a unique thing to look at and be able to kind of appreciate the skill that was on that field.
And Mike, I know you play indoor and you see that transition between the Iroquois come in. What about you saw on the field today? What about your game do you emulate?
I just think it's just so pure how they treat the sport of lacrosse, and they just have so much respect for lacrosse, and it just shows. It shows in all of their play, in thetheir hands and their shots. I mean, they're taking some underhand crank shots that any of our coaches would yell at us for, but they just do it so fluidly, so beautiful. They just make the game I think it's the most beautiful game on earth, and they make it even look more beautiful.
Well, I tell you what, it was a beautiful night, as you said, and we're here at BostonLax.net. Thank you, Crooked Arrows, for having us. Check it out tomorrow when you see us live.